Certain features are only available in the Enterprise Edition, and I'll try to remember those to mention those as we go through. So you'll be aware of which ones are only on the Enterprise Edition and then which one comes on the other editions as well. But if you see something you like or you don't like it, or you don't have it and you would like to discuss it with our team, let us know. I can set up a trial for you to get or get someone from support to walk you through those features. All right, so let's go through the agenda for the today's webinar first. The first one would be the multi-channel. Why multi-channel is the first thing that we will be looking at. In this, I'll be talking about why you need to communicate with your customers through multiple channels and how Zoho CRM helps you do that. And then the overview of features. Here I'll give you an overview of the features that will help you engage customers through the various channels, and then the demo finally. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, as I have a couple of support members here as to answer them. If not, we will get back to you through email. All right, so why multi-channel? In this time and age, communication is very crucial and is one of the most important things that determines the success of any business. So every single customer who's evaluating your product or your service is simultaneously evaluating your competitors' products or services as well. So if you're not present on a channel that a customer uses, he will find it hard to communicate with you, and you may lose a deal as well. It is necessary to be present on various communication channels to maintain customer relationships and also to close deals. It is also very important to build brand entity. Customers can interact with your brand through various ways. They might send you an email or give a missed call, or they may come through a chat or even post on social media sites like Facebook or Twitter. You should be prepared to handle all these. And the question here is, are we? With the Zoho CRM's multi-channel communication features, you can easily manage all your customers' interactions that comes from various different channels in a single place. Like I already stated, in this webinar, we will be focusing on all the features that fall under the multi-channel category, except for the email. Since email is a wide subject, there is a webinar focused on email alone on 30th. In that webinar, other than the email integration, you'll also learn about the sales inbox, which is a new feature that is focused on salespeople. So today we will be seeing social, telephone, chat, in-person, and sales signals, which is our new feature. So these are the current statistics. The first feature we're going to look into is the social tab. Before we get into the particulars, here are the few facts. Now these facts are from different online sources like the American Express, Marketing Tech Blog, B2B Lead Generation Report, and so on. So here it goes. 46% of social media users are influenced by peer reviews, which means how your popular brand is on these networks is important. How do you get people talking about you? By actively engaging with your customers. Next, salespeople who use social media as part of the sales technique outsell 78% of their peers. And to add on these statements, actively engaging consumers on social media develops better relationships and credibility, which then leads to customer loyalty and better sales through word of mouth on the very same social media. And finally, a not so good statistic which says only 30% of queries from customers on Facebook are responded to, while Twitter performance is lower at 23%. So how do you stay updated with your brand's social media engagement? So customers might reach you through any of the social media channels. They might mention your brand on Twitter or comment on your Facebook post. So it is crucial that you stay updated and make real-time responses. You'll mostly likely set up a keyword or hashtag monitoring stream and watch what people are saying about you, your industry, and your competitors. This will give you incredible insight into what your target audience or consumers are thinking or feeling, thus creating opportunities to engage them. Though this is an Herculean task if you have to do it manually, it is not so in the new UI of Zoho CRM, which is a Zoho CRM 2016. The social tab in Zoho CRM integrates with Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. You can get all the notifications inside your CRM, segregated in a Kanban view. If it is a new lead, you can just add them as a contact right from the social tab itself. So let me show you how to do that. All right, so here we go. We have the social module within Zoho CRM, and to configure this, all you need to do is get into the settings and add your Twitter account. Once your Twitter account is added, you should be able to see this, and here you can configure the profiles that needs the limitations or that needs the complete permission to do tweets or reply to the tweets or even do the direct messages, right? Similarly, you can configure the Facebook profile. Remember, you need to add your Facebook page or the company page, and you need to be the administrator of your Facebook company page. And once you have configured the Facebook page within Zoho CRM, you should be able to see all the posts or the likes and comments that you have from your Facebook pages. You could have multiple Facebook pages as well configured within your Zoho CRM. And the same applies to Google Plus as well. Log in as an administrator and configure your Google page within Zoho CRM, so you should be able to see the comments or the likes on your Google Plus pages as well. So once you get all the social pages right into your screen, you can either do a post, so you can start composing a new post and then have them posted on all your social pages simultaneously, or if you would like to have it posted only on specific pages, you can choose them. So say I'm composing a new thing, I can choose if I need it to be on the Google Plus as well or only on the Facebook. I can choose them from here, so it gets grayed out, so the one which is got highlighted will get the post. If you'd like to add a photograph or a picture attached with the post, you could do that as well. And we go to more actions, you should be able to tag the location and the languages as well. Now, once I have done a post, I should be able to see all my posts and my tweets, and I could see the responses for my posts and the tweets as well. And then in the Kanban view of Zoho social page, you should be able to see the inbound messages that you get from your social pages categorized by Kanban view that you could see on the project management application. And you should be able to see the posts that are coming in from the customers or from the customers who's got the open deals with you, or from the leads and contacts and the people who are unknown. Let's say the concentration for a sales rep is to target the unknown people who are on your Facebook pages. So I know this guy, so I'm going to add him to my Zoho CRM as a new lead or new contact. I could either do this, or if I know that he is already an existing contact in my CRM, I go to associate with existing and choose the name of the person that needs to get associated with this profile. Now, once I could have that associated, if I would like to look into this lead record directly, I just click this lead button and it takes me to the specific post of that person. And on the same view, I should be able to see his recent conversations on just not on the social pages, but also through email or through the support ticketing systems as well. And when I click info, it gives me the lead information, his company name, his phone number, whatever information that I have as a lead in my Zoho CRM. I should be able to see that along with the open activities that I have for him and then the notes that I have for him. And in the timeline, I could see the records timeline view. The same applies to every other the post or the comment that I have on my social page. And if I would like to filter this, I could filter, let's say I would like to see only the Facebook comments. I can filter, or I can remove the Twitter and the Google Plus thing, and I can apply the filter right here. And if I have plenty of messages, I could search by keywords. And then if I would like to have the customer streams, I can create custom streams to filter based on specific criteria. And then in the timeline, I could see the activity streams as well, right? So this is about the Zoho Social, and on top of this, when I'm looking at a lead record, let's say Kirti, I get into his lead record or the contact record within my Zoho CRM, and when I get into his lead or the contact record, I should be able to see all the social conversations that I had with him. So let's get into his contact record. Here it is. So I don't have to search for his lead information from within my social page. Instead, when I click the hyperlink, it takes me to the detailed view of the lead. And here I could see his name and his phone number along with any other specific information. And when I go to social, I should be able to see all his social pings on my Facebook pages, right? And if he has got Twitter and Google Plus, if you know of, you could associate that as well to see all the social streams from within one view. And on top of that, I should be able to see the other information as well. Let's say I would like to compose an email to him after looking at his social post. I could quickly go ahead and compose an email from within my CRM. And this is how the emails and the social thing works together. And then let's look into the other things. The next is email. So email is an important communication tool, and like I stated earlier, we have a separate webinar that focuses on emails. So don't forget to join that one as well. I'll be sending out an email which will include a link to the recorded webinar session and also the registration link for the email and the other upcoming webinars. So you could make use of that. So as far as the overview, the email, we could have the POP or the IMAP settings configured within Zoho CRM so that you should be able to track all the emails that are sent and received through your mailboxes to the leads or contacts. And also you can track the inquiries that you get through the emails, and you can add them to Zoho CRM as leads or contacts, similar to how the Zoho Social works. And please remember to join the separate webinar that is focused only on emails or everything on email integration with the CRM. So the next thing is the telephone. I mean, making the calls simple with single click dialing in Zoho CRM is the ultimate goal. And Zoho CRM offers you a variety of call management providers such as Twilio, RingCentral, etc. to integrate with. Once you do that, not only you can schedule call reminders, but also view customer information just before you take a call. Right from the call analytics to automatic call logging, we got it all within the Zoho CRM. So let's get into the demonstration of how the telephony works within Zoho CRM. So say I'm looking at James Smith's record and he has done a post on the social page, and I would like to quickly call him. All I need to do is configure the phone system integration with my Zoho CRM. So moving on to the telephony, we have a Zoho Phone Bridge. That is a feature which connects your Zoho CRM with the PBX systems. So I go to the extensions and then I go to the phone bridge. Under the phone bridge, I'll have all my phone system providers that I have the integration with. So I'll disable it for you right away, and I can show you the list of phone system providers that we have the integration. As of now, these are the phone systems that we have the integration with: RingCentral, Twilio, Ringio, Nolarity, Zipgate, Ozontel, Promero, Avaya, Asterisk, and Elastix. So you can choose the one that you have for the account with. So once I have configured the integration, all I need to do is log into your RingCentral account from within Zoho CRM, right? So let me choose my RingCentral phone system integration. So I click authorize. That's it. So I could see that I'm online. So it's going to ask me to choose the phone number that I would like to use to make calls from within my CRM. I choose one and I go back to my lead quickly, and I should be able to place a call from within my CRM. All right. So now it's making a call from within my CRM, and while I'm making a call, or while I receive a call from within my CRM, I should be able to see the information that I have for that customer. Say I could see his name and his phone number, his email address, and I could also see a preview of the open deals that I have for them. So the same applies for the inbound call as well. Say, for example, this guy is calling you today. You should be able to see a tiny pop-up on the upper right-hand corner, and within there you should be able to see the information of the person who's calling you. If the phone number matches any of the CRM records, let's say for the leads or contacts, it will give you the contact or the lead information, the preview, and also you should be able to see the related deals. If the phone number is not present within your CRM as a lead or a contact, you will have an option to add that phone number as a lead or a contact to your CRM database. And once the call is done, you could just close the call from within your soft phone, and the same applies in here as well. The call gets ended, and here you should be able to add a short description of the call that you have done. And if you'd like to have a follow-up call, you could have one scheduled, or you could also create a task and then close this tiny pop-up window. As simple as that. So this is another time-saving feature in Zoho CRM, which is a single-click dialing. When you need to make a call to a lead or a customer, you don't need to type the phone number. You just go to the leads tab or the contacts tab, choose the record, and then click the call button to make a call. After you finish a call, you don't need to enter the logs manually. Zoho CRM has an automatic call logging feature. Both your call history and call timings gets recorded automatically. So here in the activities tab, you can click on all the calls to see all the calls tab, and then you can see the call logs for both incoming and the outgoing calls. So I could just choose all calls and I see all the logs right here. So let's assume you're getting an incoming call from a lead, then the call window pops up from the right corner as I said, and you should be able to see the updated information of the lead before you pick up the call. All right, the next thing will be the chat. So this is an integration with Zoho Sales IQ, which is an online visitor tracking application for your websites. So on integration, you'll be able to see how many visitors are there on your website live and how many times they have visited your website, how many pages did they visit, or how much time did they spend on each of the pages or each of the visits. If they are a new or visited your site earlier, etc., all those information will be available. You'll also be able to see the visitors online on the bottom right hand corner. So let's say visitor X is spending over 10 seconds on your pricing page. You can quickly jump in at that moment and chat, asking them if they need some help. So engaging with your website visitors and offering live help, and then the insights at the right time increases your chances of converting them into your customers. So visitor tracking plays a vital role in showing you what your website visitors are up to and what pages they've been browsing, and so you can address their needs accordingly by chat. Also, you can access the previous conversations with a contact so that you are better armed to deal with the sales follow-ups. So let's take a quick demo of how the Sales IQ or the chat application within Zoho CRM works. So, but before that, first you need to set up an integration with Zoho Sales IQ. All you need to do is go back to the setup screen of Zoho CRM, and under setup you have the extensions and APIs where you would find Zoho. Choose Zoho, and then you'll have the visitor tracking right here. So all you need to do is configure the integration with the Zoho visitor tracking application, which is a Sales IQ. Once the integration is done, you should be able to see the tiny chat application right here, visitors online. So let me go on to my demo website to see if I can track myself. We are just waiting for this page to load, and I should be able to see myself right here. It says James Smith has landed this page, and he has visited 6 pages in the past. So it's 10 seconds he has been on my website right now, and he has visited 16 times, and the last visited was 15 days before. So when I click this hyperlink like thing, I should be able to see his visit history right here. So if I would like to call him, I can place a call from within this tiny visit window, or if I would like to initiate a chat with them, I can even initiate a chat with them. So to track the visitors on your website, all you need to do is get this embed. It's a piece of snippet, I would say. Copy this and then have your webmaster or have your website administrator have embed this code on the website, and then the enabling is done. So you should be able to track who is on your website live. So if this you can in this you can see the dashboard that can be organized into Kanban view or list view, whichever is convenient for you. Since we already discussed the Kanban view and social, let's discuss the chat and the list view. So now I could see someone is on my chat, so I'm going to initiate a chat with them quickly. So it quickly launches the Sales IQ application, and from here I just type in my introduction. Hello, how are you? So as a website visitor, I should be able to see the chat coming into my website while I'm visiting the website. So I could quickly respond, Hey, I'm good. That's it. Now the interaction is done. I can continue chatting with them. So if I would like to convert this, now I know he is a lead till now. So let's say I'm building the conversation and he is ready to purchase the product, or he has given some green signal to show me that he's going to purchase a product maybe in the next 15 days. So I've qualified this lead. Now once I've qualified, I'll convert this lead right from within the chat window. So I don't have to switch back and forth between my Zoho CRM and my Sales IQ or my website. So I could do everything on one screen. So while I'm chatting with him, I can convert him as a new contact from being a lead. Or if he is a new visitor, a brand new visitor who has never visited my website, I can create a lead as well from there. So say I create or convert a contact, and then I could create a new potential, right? So AB102, and he is doing the decision making, and the amount of the deal, let's say it could be $1,000. Once I close this deal, it will be the revenue from my organization, and I know that he's going to purchase this product within the 15 days. So I'm going to choose 9th of Friday and then save it. That's it. So when I go to the CRM, if I would like to get into the account name, I click the account. It takes me to the detailed view of the account that is within my CRM. So I don't have to go take this email address, search within my CRM. Instead of going through all this pain, I would just go ahead and click this record from within my chat window, and it takes me to the detailed view within my CRM right here. And I would also be able to see all the chat conversations that I had with them. That will be added as notes within the CRM. All the calls that I have placed, all those information will also be populating within my Zoho CRM. Right. So this should be pretty easy and handy for the sales reps to address the people who are visiting the website, and initiating a chat with them and helping them and converting those deals or closing those deals will be easy for the sales reps from now. Right. So let's get on to the next thing, which is the in-person. So a salesperson job is not just confined to staying in the office, but um, you don't have to let your work get affected just because you're on the go. On the Zoho CRM mobile app, which lets you work even when you're there somewhere in the space where you don't have any internet connectivity or only little internet connectivity, you can still work using the mobile app of Zoho CRM. So not only you can create events or tasks and also sales reports, but also you can look out for the customers near you, so you can pop up a visit a sudden. So you have a lot of features in the mobile app of Zoho CRM, which lets you see how many leads you have around the specific location that you are at, based on the radius that you can use in the Google integration. I mean, you can use the Google Maps integration with Zoho CRM on a mobile app. So you should be able to see how many leads you have around you or how many contacts you have around you, and you can do a visit for them as well. So let's say now I'm going to tell you about the different things that you can do in the Zoho CRM's mobile app. The first thing is how to create tasks and events in the mobile app. So all you need to go down to the home screen, and within the home screen you'll be able to see the calendar like thing where you'll have the month along with the year and then the dates. You click on any of the dates on the mobile app of Zoho CRM, so you'll have the options to create events or tasks, or you could also create schedules for the calls. And then you'll have the feeds, which will give you a live view of what are the things which are happening within your CRM based on your sales organization. So you can collaborate with your team, and you can also want to know what they have been up to. Just click on the feeds tab and you can stay updated with what's going on. And then in order to get the sales reports on the go, click on the dashboards icon, and then on the required dashboard. So say the deals or campaign dashboard, you can view them right there. And then you have the check-in feature. So using the check-in feature, you should be able to show your sales manager that you've been on a specific place based on the Latin long of the Google Maps. It checks you into the specific lead or the contact record. So your manager also will be able to pull up a report to see how many customer meetings you had on a specific day or on a specific month or for a week. So when you're done with a customer meeting, you just click on check-in icon and then select the appropriate event to keep your colleagues informed that what's going on with there. And then with the new iOS 10 release, the number of things which you can do with the Zoho CRM mobile app has increased multifold. So get started right away with the iOS 10 released Zoho CRM as well. And let's move on to the sales signals. So one of the new features that we created is called the sales signals. And this is the real-time notification that comes to your account when your customer engages with your organization through any one of the communication methods we are discussing. So the sales signals feature in Zoho CRM enables you to receive real-time notifications from your leads or contacts or potential customers in your Zoho CRM homepage. So did a customer just open an email that you sent a week ago, or did they fill out a customer satisfaction survey, or did they submit a new ticket to your customer service department? So all these will be taken care of by the sales signals, and this will notify you immediately. So this is user specific. So each user in your Zoho CRM account can set up their own sales signals, and they will be notified when their customers are contacting them. However, this is available only in the professional edition and above. Knowing when and how a customer interacts with your brand gives you an edge, as you can make a real-time responses and striking when the iron is so hot. Also, keeping track of all the customer activities in an organized timeline not only makes following up easy, but also ensures timely communication. So let's quickly get into these sales signals to see how it works or how it can be configured. Within your Zoho CRM, you might have noticed this tiny bell-like icon. This is a sales signal icon, and in here you need to just configure what kind of sales signals would you like to receive. So you can identify the sales signal type based on the icon displayed below the lead or the contact name, and you can view them. These notifications are customizable, so you can choose which one you would like to use. Say, for example, I would like to see only the signal when there is an incoming email from a lead or a contact, or I would like to see the email insights. So when I'm sending an email to them, I would like to see if they open or if they click on the link or if the email is bounced back to me. So I could choose any one of these depending on my requirement or depending on my working strategy, and I could start working from there. So say for example, let's say I'm working in between the sales and the support teams, then I would obviously use the support sales signal. So I would keep my team notified if there is a support ticket coming in from any of the customers that my sales reps has been handling so far. So I would use the support team, and then the survey responses. If I'm using customer satisfaction survey a lot, I could use the Zoho survey integration. Similarly, the Zoho campaigns theme, which will work only for Zoho campaigns, sales IQ, Facebook and Twitter. So all these can be used within my Zoho CRM as sales signals. And once these are configured, I should be able to see all the sales signals coming into my Zoho CRM. So it will be like this. I could see the Ann Smith, and the email was clicked, and the email was open, email open, email open. All these signals have come into my Zoho CRM right here, right? And when I click James, I should be able to see the email has been clicked. So he might have clicked on this specific link that was sent through the email, and the same thing for the others as well. So let's look into this. The email has bounced back to you, right? So I sent an email and the email has bounced back to me. So these are the sales signals. So for example, if someone is completing a satisfaction survey that you sent to them, you should be able to see that as well coming into the sales signals. And if you have everything turned on, then your notification center is going to fill up and you're going to be notified on everything and nothing will stand out. So if you only want to see your email insights when a person opened or clicked, just turn the email on. And if you want to see any incoming email notification as well, then you can do that too. So this is quickly about the sales signal, and I could see there is an attendee in this webinar who would like to see the sales inbox. um, though we have a separate webinar or a detailed webinar for the email integration, let's quickly look into the sales inbox, which is a new feature again, which is part of Zoho CRM Enterprise and above. And with the sales inbox, you can configure the IMAP settings of your mailbox within Zoho CRM. And with this feature, you should be able to see the traditional mailbox kind of thing, but CRM based. So let's say when the emails are coming in, you will see all your emails coming in like this. You'll see a traditional email inbox where you'll see the list of emails that has come in. Now within the sales inbox, it is categorized a little bit. So Zoho CRM quickly looks into, the sales inbox quickly looks into Zoho CRM to see if the email has been received from any of the contacts or leads in your Zoho CRM database, or if those were emails from the people who are not in your CRM database and your colleagues as well, based on the domain. And now when you're clicking on any of the email, let's say I click this email, I should be able to read the email, and on top of that I get to see the information about that lead as well, right? So the lead has been converted already, so it's no more a lead now. Let's look into another thing. So the same thing applies here as well, it's no more a lead. Right? So if that was a lead, then you should be able to see the lead information as well from right here. So there is an email which has come in from an unknown person, and if I would like to create a contact based on their email address, I could quickly create it as a contact from within my sales inbox feature. And also I should be able to see their recent email conversation with me, the inbound and outbound emails, and you should also be able to see their timeline. This is very similar to Zoho's social module that we were discussing about, and this is email based but not social based. That's the only difference, right? And then before we end, let me quickly make a small announcement regarding the Zoholics event. Zoholics, you might know, it's our sales and marketing event which is conducted annually. It's a reunion where we make product announcements and give you early access to new product features and integrations. And this time around, Zoholics will be held in Mexico on March 14th and 15th of 2017. Make a note of this link and check out the details and register for the event. If you have any questions with regards to what I have just explained, do not hesitate to contact us. I sincerely thank you for spending your valuable time with us and hope you all have a wonderful time using our Zoho CRM.